When we look at companies that have pivoted significantly, most of the time we're interested in why they've pivoted and the thought process behind that pivot rather than the actual pivot, right? I really do think that we believe in founders first, and therefore we trust that the founder knows what's best for his business. We trust that the founder is able to shield his emotions away from some of those decisions. So once we back the company, we try and understand if you do need to pivot, why are you doing so? Is it valid? And we'll try and check in with as much of our other portfolio as possible to see if, is this actually a valid reason for doing so? But by and large, pivoting is seen as a positive thing. We really do think that if you've done the research, if you validated that this new product is what your customers really want, that the previous focus market is not going to work out for you, then you absolutely should. The one risk that you will run when you do so is your new pivot might not be in line with what we strategically focus on. So for example, we focus very much on fintech, health tech, IoT, smart cities. If you pivot into something that's not what we are focusing on, we are then not able to support you any further and might not participate in your future rounds as an investor. However, of course, as a previous investor, we'll continue to support you, but be aware that it might not fit within your investor's mandate. I see a lot of companies, as they pivot from being something with an incredible growth potential, but incredibly risky, to something that's a lot more stable, but with much less growth potential. And very often that sort of changes the investor base that you would be looking at. So just be aware as you begin to pivot how that impacts your investor base as well.